So we need to make the statement in response to the legitimate court ruling that we will adequately fund education.
An old debate starts anew as lawmakers in Concord discuss how to respond to the latest state Supreme Court ruling that funding for public education is constitutionally inadequate.
I think the state, my constituents, are tired of that cycle. So I would like to see this committee turn its attention in a direction that breaks that cycle.
State Representative Walter Spilsbury, a Republican from Charlestown, is filing a bill that would quadruple the statewide education property tax, raising approximately $1.5 billion. He estimates it would add $5 in tax per thousand of assessed property value across the state. Revenue would go directly to the state instead of local communities, and it would be redistributed as an Excellence in Education grant of $10,000 per student.
The idea basically is to boost the amount of money that's pooled at the state, even though it's still derived from the property tax, and redistribute it according to essentially three things: student population, the factor of poverty that's indicated by free and reduced lunch qualification, and the question of the capacity of the community to raise funds based on the property value as a ratio of the student population.
That bill is already being called a lightning rod ahead of next session. Other reps are cautioning it could take a while to find the right response to the Supreme Court ruling.
As much as we strive to have a quick answer because there is a clear need to do better, we also have a responsibility to get it right.
In Concord, Adam Sexton, WMUR News 9.